Hey guys, I'm Camille and welcome to my CAMIYOGAIR channel. So currently I'm in Queenstown in beautiful New Zealand, but originally I'm from Lithuania. And through my channel we go through classes step by step. So if you will follow them weekly, you will go from the basics up to the more advanced classes. So if you are new to aerial yoga, just try to start from the lesson 1 or 2, that you get more detailed poses, how to get into them, because later on we will just continue calling them by the name and not concentrating more on the details. So please follow and subscribe to my channel for more of the aerial yoga classes to improve your skills, to improve your practice, deepening it, and let's go to the silk. So in today's class, we're gonna cover more our base body. So concentrating on a hip opening and strengthening our legs. This class will be designed more for beginners to intermediate to get that basics. So now let's get started. Okay guys, so just make sure you always have a mat under the silk, that you won't slip and get injured. So just being safe. And always just listen to your body, how much you want to do today. And also if you're not sure if the pose is clear or how to get into the silk, just maybe recheck the video first and then do it on your own. Okay, so but now we will start from embryo pose, which is more concentrating on your mind and getting in that yoga mode. So just relaxing your mind and relaxing your body. And first, just grab the silk by the edge. And the silk is behind your back. So with your fingers, just grab like 7 times, but you end up just in the middle of the silk. When you do that, go back, go on your tiptoes, push the silk down and sit into it. And then you can decide which side you want. I will take the left one, so I will turn to the left, grab the silk with both arms firmly, and push the silk forward. Then bring the same side's leg, so which in this case is left, over and cross the silk, but you end up in this semi-pose, as we call it, horse rider pose. And then you just find the edge again on one side and put one heel into it and straighten your leg all the way. The same side with the other leg. So you end up in this seated split pose, which is wide pose, but the silk would go all the way through the legs. If you end up that one leg is like this and the other is in, so just with your palms under your buttocks, under your pelvis and your thighs, just push the silk towards that side which you need the silk, and then you end up where you need to be. So in here, you just bend your knees and put your feet together and close in this embryo pose. And note, is your back like this? You shouldn't be lying on it, you should be sitting. So just take the silk with your both arms up and just pull up the whole body and push your pelvis arching back. And then you will be sitting in this cozy cocoon embryo pose. So just relax in here. Your palms can be either on your knees, either on your shins inside the silk. Just lean back with your head, or you can push it and lean forward, whichever is more comfortable to you. Close your eyes, and for a minute or few, just concentrate on how you feel now, how your body is feeling at this moment. Just check and scan through from your head, going down through your neck, your spine, arms, your abdominal area, your pelvis and your legs up to your toes. So relax everything, especially your face muscles and jaw. And then bring your awareness to your breathing. So your breath should be deep and slow. By deep, I mean that you should notice that you bring more into the belly, and if you want to feel more of the movement, just put one of the palm on your belly to feel how the belly pushes into the palm. Feel that movement. So just a few moments, a few more breaths. Just noticing how the air goes in and out. All your thoughts only on what's happening here and now. So last 2 breaths. And then slowly we will start going to our warm-up. So now we will go out of the embryo pose. So just slide your silk under the knees. Inhale and just reach up with your arms and stretch as if in the morning, maybe yawn if you want. Just feel how your body awakens. And then again, we're going backwards. So just grab a silk, pushing it forward and bring your left leg or whichever side you did back to the front. And then from here, we're going down on the mat. So just slowly get out of the silk and we're gonna kneel. So again, just slide your arms and the silk should be just around your arms. In case you just took your arms out and you don't know how to wrap it around. So now you just place your arms wide, go in front and then inside, and then you just grab the silk. And then they end up just on your wrist. Okay, so from now, from here we go our pelvis all the way on our heels. And just drop your chest forward. Relax your head, your neck. Slowly we opening our shoulders, stretching our back. And from here just start swinging slowly from side to side by stretching our sides of the body, our rib cage muscles. And each time start to swing wider and wider, just as if floating. Just give more of that energy with each time. And remember, still breathing slowly. And then coming back in the middle. From here we go more through the spine as a wave. So with inhale and breath in, just go for a round back up. So vertebra by vertebra. The head is the last point that comes up, and then you exhale, you're going backwards and arching. Inhaling, you're lifting from your arms, from your chest, so the head is still the last point that comes up. And exhale, you're folding forward. So imagining that your spine is like a wave going from the lowest vertebra and coming up through the middle of the back, up back, and then neck and head. So a few more times, you can close your eyes to feel actual that movement through the whole spine. And remember that your breath in will be always in the middle, breath out is always when you're folding forward or either arching back. And let's all meet folded forward. One breath in here, breath out, and then inhaling, bringing your hips up. And then here we go into cat and cow. So first of all, you can scooch a little bit back and check that your knees would be just hips apart, not close. And in here, we go into the tabletop first. So that means your back is straight. And in here, inhaling and we're dropping belly down and opening the chest, looking up to the ceiling. Exhaling, we're doing the upper side and curling into our center by putting our pelvis under. Inhaling, opening up and arch. Exhale and round your back. Look to your belly. If you want, also add more into quads work. So inhaling, opening up, and exhaling, then you're curling and leaning a little little bit back, but not touching your knees. Then you have to feel the quads working and moving. So again, inhaling, opening, exhaling, curling and rounding. Activate your glutes, your quads by leaning back. Few more. Inhaling, opening through your chest. Exhaling, rounding, and a little bit back. Last time, inhaling and exhaling back. Find your neutral position, tabletop. And from here we will go to the tiger. So now, still holding your core active, that you want to arch and leave the back straight. We're straightening our right leg behind us. So when you straighten your leg, just check that your heel is going back towards the back door or wall, whichever it is. And in here, inhaling and lifting your leg straight and long through the spine, the head, the crown is going forward. One straight line, holding here, breathing. Feel how your glutes work. And one more thing, your hip of the right leg should be down. So one more breath in. And now we go dynamically. Exhaling and bend your knee towards your nose. Just curl into a little ball. Inhaling and straightening again. The leg, the whole straight line. And exhaling again into your center. Inhaling, opening and straightening. So 3 more like this. Exhaling into the ball. Inhaling, straightening your leg. Exhale again into your center, knee to your nose. Inhaling, heel back. And last one, exhale. Inhale back. And hold here. For those who want more challenge, now you can hold more with your right arm while the left arm releases the silk. Bend your right leg, grab your ankle or toes, and push away from your back, just forward, and opening more of the chest, touching more of the back, more mobilizing in it. One more breath in, and exhale slowly, lower your leg, wrap around, and just a little bit relaxing in that child's pose with a silk. So either in here you can swing if you want, or if you feel too much stretch through your shoulders, you can always relax in traditional child's pose by relaxing your shoulders and arms just on the ground by your side. So either here or either with yourself. So 2 more breaths. Remember, slow and deep. Again, when we go to the other side. So inhale and lift your hips. Check that your knees would be hips apart. And we go to the tiger pose on the left side. So inhale here and straightening your left leg, still on the ground first. Just check that you're feeling that line and strength through your leg. Heel is going backwards while the crown is going forward. So one straight line in here. Exhale. And with breath in, lift your heel up. Still holding the line, still stacking your hips. That it would be in one also straight line. So one big breath. Breath out. And we will start dynamically. So inhale and exhaling, bending your knee towards your nose. Inhaling, again straight line. And holding your core. So 4 more like this. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, heel back. And always concentrate with your eyes towards one spot that you won't wobble that much. And 2 more times. Inhaling, exhaling, curl, feel the rounding through your back. Inhaling, holding the balance. And last time, exhale. Inhale one straight line. Hold here, breathe. And for those who wanted more challenge, we will do more balancing. So grab firmly your silk with their left arm while the right arm releases it and grabs the ankle or toes and open more of the chest. So pull away with your leg away from your back while the chest is going forward, opposite directions. One more big breath. And slowly exhale, release your leg, release your arm, and relax in the Child's pose, either with a silk, again maybe swinging from side to side, either on the mat if you feel too much pressure on your shoulders. So whichever is you prefer more today. 2 deep breaths. And then inhale, come up, or just grab the silk and take out your feet in front of you. Go backwards until you stand up. Okay, from here on, we will go towards our legs and hips. So let's put our right leg into the silk, just under the thigh. And be sure that the silk would be wider, that it won't squeeze too much. We go to the warrior poses, standing poses, and strength. So hold your leg in point, but if you feel cramping, you can always hold it flexed, whichever you prefer. Just it would be active, not released, right? So whichever you like. And from here, also check your hips. They still should be squared, not somewhere out. And first we do it dynamically, just warming up our hips. Inhale here. And with exhalation, just go forward on your tiptoes. Inhaling again, coming back on your heel. Exhaling, going forward. Inhaling, coming back. We'll do 3 more times. Just be sure that you won't lean forward all the way. It's just the movement is going just from your hip sockets, from your pelvis. And the last one, we will hold here. Okay, so make sure that you're still holding the whole leg firm. Feel all the muscles active. Concentrate on one spot in front of you. Feel the line through the spine, lengthening through, up. Then it will be easier to hold your body. And from here, just check that you won't touch the chest with your silk or with your shoulders. And if you want more challenge, you can always lift your arms and release from the silk, so you're not holding. The whole body is held by a one leg, the base. So in here, just breathe. Who feels comfortable in here, you can just lift your leg and look up for more challenge, or even close your eyes. So you always have options. Still breathing deeply, still holding firmly your whole leg on your tiptoes. Hold this whole leg is straight. Feel the glutes, feel the core, the whole body is working. One more breath in. And when you exhale, grab a silk. Bring your weight on your back heel, which is left leg. And bring your left leg 45 degrees angle. So not all the way, as in traditional yoga, it will be 45 just to make your knees safe. So inhale here and bring your arms up. Exhale and opening through your shoulders, through your hips, and a little bit going forward with your weight. So giving that direction. Warrior 2. So hold here and breathe. Feel that power and that openness from your center, all directions, through your shoulder line, through your hips, but also through the length. Feel the space around. Shoulders down. And just in case, guys, you feel the pain or something, if you have problems with your knees, you can always bend a little bit your knee, or, which helps to me sometimes, just keep your feet flexed. That means toes up. That also activates the muscles and holds the knee in one place, but it won't overstretch. So 2 more deep breaths. Concentrating, looking forward in the middle of your finger. Last breath in. And when you exhale, we're going all the way forward into side angle. So in here, you just bring your right arm inside of your right thigh, while the other arm, the left one, slides up. And in here, you push the silk a little bit forward, that you can bring your upper shoulder, which is left, backwards. And then you feel more opening through your left side, through your rib cage, but also with doing a little bit twist through your shoulder line. Looking up the ceiling, like Head is not dropped, you're still holding it, also strengthening your neck. The lower arm, right arm, is pushing the leg back. So we're not just leaning into the silk, we're actually actively pushing both directions, opposite directions. Lower arm back, upper arm forward. And still pushing from the base of the left leg, from your foot. 3 breaths in here. And if you want more, you can always push from the other side of the silk. Just remember your elbow is behind the silk, not somewhere around it. Or you can clasp your arms behind you, which will look like this. So we still have options. So the last breath in, and when you breath out, just grab the silk, inhale, come up, and turn your left leg forward. Now we'll go a little bit relaxation and more play, unicorn pose. So in here, just spread your silk from your knee up to your buttocks, over your glute, and then we go with both arms through the silk forward. Open your arms wide as wings, straightening your front leg as semi-split. Again, you can hold it flexed either point, whichever you prefer. And then we push away from the back leg, which is left. Bend the left knee and open through the side, that you will open your hips. So chest forward, neck is long. You can close your eyes. Just feel the space, the wind through your fingers. And the most important thing, that your front leg is still straight. 2 more breaths, or if you want, you can do it longer. Last breath in, breath out, and then bend your front knee. Just you can relax your right arm so far on your knee. With the left arm, we will grab our left ankle or toes, and here we go to the pigeon pose. So in pigeon pose, we're opening hips and chest. So where you're holding your left leg, your left foot, just pull away as much as you can. The power from your whole thigh, from your glute. So pulling away, chest forward, neck is still long. If you want more, you can grab your foot with both arms behind you. But note, if you do that, and the foot starts to be close to your glutes, to your buttocks, maybe you should do it just with one arm today. Because more important is to open, to feel that, to leave that gap between your leg and your back and your pelvis. So this or this, whichever is suitable today for you. 2 more breaths. And then with exhale, just release your leg, stand up, and then just slide back, that the silk will be under your knee, and then bring the other leg. We will end up in this kind of swing pose. So the silk should be narrow and just under your pelvis bones. In here, you can hold your silk, but still think about straight line as if the thread is going through your spine and someone is pulling from your crown. Then you're not touching the silk with your shoulders. Try leave a gap, and also don't curl, don't make a round back. Your back is straight and push a little bit chest forward as if sitting on a chair. So now concentrate on one spot, and in here, first maybe try to bring your arms in front of you just in case you will grab the silk, right? If you are more comfortable in this pose and this balancing, you can always just open up your arms wide. Or, who wants more challenge, you can add more like swinging with your legs, going backwards and forwards, that you will start to actually swing. Another challenge would be closing your eyes and still holding the whole line and not touching the silk with your shoulders. So just a few moments, it's more like a relaxation pose, but also concentrating. and being here and now. And then we will take the silk, slide back, and now we will go to the other side. So bring your right leg on the ground. Okay, so let's start from the start. So the silk should be wider through your thigh, that it won't squeeze you. Hips, remember, squared. So looking forward, both of the hip bones. Right foot is also straight. And then here, looking forward, inhaling and exhaling, just bring your weight forward or ended up on your tiptoes of your right foot. Inhaling, coming back on your heel. So just again warming up the hips, hip sockets, and that it will be more mobile. So 3 more times. Each time try to push your pelvis more, but the lower leg, which is right, is still firm, still straight. So the whole muscles are active. Feel how your kneecap is going up. So last time, and we're holding here on your tiptoes. Try to go as much as you can to feel the ankle lengthening, the heel going up. How the whole leg is strong and active. Feel the glutes. The hips are still inside. They're not open, they're closed. Feel the core and that straight line. We're not pushing forward, we're not dripping. We're still holding the pose as warriors. This is warrior 1 pose. Inhaling, you can either keep your arms over your head and holding, either going all the way up, and perhaps taking your arms away from the silk for more balancing, for more challenge for your core. And who wants more, they can always just look up to the ceiling. Just remember, don't drop your head like this. You're holding it from your neck muscles. Or close your eyes. So 2 more breaths in here. And when you exhale, just take the silk, bring your weight back onto the heel. And now we turn right foot 45 degrees. So diagonal in some corner. Inhaling, lifting your arms up. Exhaling, opening for your shoulders and your hips. And leaning, bringing your weight forward. So remember, shoulders down. Neck is long. You're looking in the front arm, which is your left. Look in the middle of the finger. And hold your pelvis with the center. So the pelvis under, but it won't be arched, right? So we put it under, legs are strong, active, still breathing deeply. Just feel the pose, feel the strength, the power of warrior 2. Two more breaths. Last breath in. And when you exhale, just fold forward into side angle. Okay, so in here, the left arm, the left shoulder is pushing the leg back. You should feel the stretch through your hips, through your groin muscles. And our right arm is sliding up and pushing the silk forward. So you can open more of the shoulder, the upper shoulder. Or you can take the other side of the silk for more intense stretch and opening through your shoulders and side muscles, which is right side opening now. As I said, want more challenge, you can always try to collapse your arms behind your back. But don't rush if you feel that you're collapsing, but you curling into, maybe it's too early to do that, and maybe it's enough just to straighten your arms. So breathe here, feel a strong long line through your side, look up, and still pushing from your base leg, which is left. One more breath in and out. And then take the silk, inhale, come up, and from here we go to the unicorn pose. So now we will spread the silk from our knee up to the buttocks, over it, so through the side. And now arms going from inside forward, opening up chest and the whole front body, straightening your front leg, left knee, and then we just a little bit push away from the ground and bend your right knee and open it to the side and back through the hips. Neck is long, you can close your eyes, you can leave them open, whichever you prefer. Just note that the most important that you keep your front leg straight, not bent. That's where we're strengthening the whole still front of the leg muscles, also stretching hamstrings. So a few more breaths in here. Now last one. And then you can just bend your front knee. So now we go to pigeon pose. So right arm grabs the right ankle or foot, and with the leg you pull away from your back to create a circle. In this way we not only opening our hips, we opening our chest, shoulders, our collarbones, and if you want more of the pose, deepening it, so just grab the leg with both arms, but check that the heel won't touch your buttocks, that it would be a gap between it. So a few more breaths in this active pigeon pose. Last breath in, and exhale, relax your arms, your leg, and this time we won't balance in a swing. We will go into downward dog through the hip hang pose position. So now we will go this time in a simple way. There's other way to go into it through the flip, but this time we will do it just the regular way. So take the silk hips width, go on your tiptoes, push the silk with your arms, that your elbows would be straight and you kind of going into the shoulders, just sinking into it, yes? And then just go forward on your tiptoes as if you want to go more, but the silk stops you. And in here, still giving the weight towards the silk, you're bending forward and then taking your arms on the ground. So the silk should be just under hip bones, not on your belly. If it's on a belly, try again. It shouldn't be pushing you, it should be on a bone. Remember that. And if you are here, then going backwards, and you're putting the weight opposite from your foot to the arms. And don't be afraid, the silk will hold you. Just again, make sure if it's under the hip bones, where the groins are. And if you still feel that it's too much squeezing or something on your hips, you can always take just the blanket and put it under here, and it won't be so squeezy. Okay, so from here we will stretch our back. So just go over your palms as further as you can. Just walk your fingers. Your arms are shoulders width. Relax your head, relax your neck. So the arms are not relaxed. We here leaving them active. So the upper body is kind of strong, but the legs are bent, they're relaxed. Cross the ankles, whichever you like side first, and just start swinging. So feel how the whole spine is stretching, how your front body is opening and relaxed. And just for a moment, enjoy this pose, enjoy the small movement, relaxing movement. And just breathe deeply. Remember, the breath is the one that leads us through the poses, through the exercise. Okay, and then we're gonna meet up just in the middle, neutral position. And in here, bring your arms just under your shoulders. Now we will go to more active pose. And here we stretch the back. Now we're gonna strengthen it more. So scorpion pose. From here, We open our legs wide, bend your knees, and then wrap around with your foot, with your feet around the sill. So just note that you won't do it from inside, which is not the right way. The right way is always going from the outside to inside, as most of the poses in aerial yoga. So now, as we are in here, keep your knees wide. Then you always feel the contact still with your buttocks, with your hips, and you will feel more safe. From here, we're going one step backwards, palms wide, remember, because otherwise your wrist might get tired and it get hurt or something. So try to push from your whole 5 fingers, from your full palm, from the ground, as if pushing the mat forward. And from here, we're pushing not only from our palms, but through the shoulders. Relax your head and neck, but other than that, everything is active. If your elbows are hip flexed, try to bend a little bit then. They are like springing a little bit. And pushing here, and the pelvis is under. So try not to arch in here, not leaving it relaxed. Try to put the pelvis just under, as if we go towards the handstand. In this way, we're strengthening our shoulder line, the whole back, arms, and still opening the hips and strengthening our glutes. So 3 more breaths in here. Last breath in and out. And now we do dynamically, more strengthening through your shoulder line. So inhaling, bring your weight forward. Your arms are straight, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away, back into the scorpion. Again, inhaling, coming forward, bring your weight as forward as you can, maybe towards the fingers, and exhaling back. 3 more times. If you don't feel any strength through your upper arm muscles or shoulders, just go backwards more, or just bring your weight more forward to your tips of the fingers. So last 2. And last one. And from here we're going to relax. So just step forward with your arms in the front of the mat and relax on your elbows. Relax your head, just let your shoulders drip down. If you want, you can just close your knees, or you can take your feet out and cross them. Or if you want, you can just go back into downward dog, but relax downward dog. So whichever you prefer. 2 breaths in here. And inhaling, coming up on your arms, we go more into deep stretch through our legs. They have worked a lot today. So now we stretch our hamstrings more. Semi-split. So just take your right leg out of the silk and go as much as you can forward. That you can reach your leg, the front of the mat, and that leg should be just under your hip. And if you feel that either silk is too high, you can always take the block and just put it under the foot. That you can put the whole foot on the ground with your heel down. But sometimes if the height is okay, but you're still feeling that the leg is too much bending and so on, it's okay. Maybe you just need this more stretching. So that's what we're doing now. So if it's on tiptoes, it's okay, just leave it there. So first step, we're trying to concentrate on straightening our knee. If your knee is straight, then try to push from your palms, from your fingers, the way towards your heel. Relax your head whichever you are, wherever you are in your pose. Relax your shoulders, just let them drop. And if your heel is on the ground and the knee is still straight, then you can slide with the upper leg up into the full split, or whichever it is. Just the most important thing, just relax your upper body. Let the whole weight, which should be on your front leg, it's holding your weight. So breathe deeply and exaggerate the exhalation. So exhalation is longer than the inhalation. Just imagine how you're breathing out all the tension, and the body each time releases and relaxes, and you can lengthening and open more. So last 3 breaths, deep and long. Either here or here. And with last exhalation, just wrap around with your right leg and just a little bit relax again on your elbows, legs up, maybe legs down. If you really want to relax them, relax your ankles. And going to the other side. So wrap around if your legs were out. And this time we're gonna take our left foot onto the ground. Go forward, walk your arms forward. Check if your silk is in the right place, just under your hip bones. And remember, your left leg should be just under your hip bone. If it's too far away, you just won't get that much stretch. So either use the block, as I showed you before, just putting it perhaps under your foot, and you will be higher, or just try to walk more forward. So first we're trying to straightening our knee, and second step would be pushing from your tips of fingers and bringing your weight towards the heel, so back. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, and concentrate only on your leg, your left leg, the whole hamstring stretching, lengthening. And note that you have to hold the whole body exactly with your left leg, not the strength from your arms. Arms are more or less relaxed. Even if you are here somewhere, try to just keep the balance with them, not the strength. So if you want more, you can always slide with your right leg up. You can grab your ankle with one arm, feel you need more stretch, but relax the upper body. And breathe deeply. So breathing out longer and slower than inhaling. Just breathing out the tension, just feeling how the body, even if it's just a little bit teeny tiny, it releases more each time you breath out. So 3 more deep breaths, either the full split, either in half split, whichever works for you today. Don't pressure yourself. Just important thing that you just feel the stretch. So last breath in and out. And this time take your right leg on the ground. And in here, just bring your both palms on your shins. Inhale and look forward, just a little bit stretching and straightening your back. Exhaling, relax, and then we slowly come up. So bend your knees, bring your pelvis under, and vertebra coming up, round back, and then open with your arms. Exhaling down, and just a little bit. Let's concentrate and ground ourselves for mountain pose, because it was a long time we went upside down. So let's our body again balance all the blood pressure to stabilize. So bring your feet together, legs active, pulling towards another, while going and lengthening through your spine, shoulders a little bit back, opening your chest. Just feel the space, fingers going down towards the ground. Again, feel the body, feel the breath. Last breath in and out. And then just open your eyes, and from here we go to the final pose, which is the best pose, Shavasana, so relaxation. So what you can always get into the silk, into this cocoon, simply by taking, as we did in the beginner class, 7 times the silk, and just sit into it and lay down, which is cocoon pose, or if we now will do Shavasana in cocoon, so just here. Or you can also do through the flip. So if you do through the flip, just bring yourself over your shoulders as a scarf or jacket, your palms up, just holding the edges, and bringing one elbow backwards, full circle, the other one same, just backing them in. Go in between your silk, fall forward, let you feel your shoulders into the silk, straighten your arms up, still holding the edges, bending your knees, and just jumping up and pulling with your arms into the silk. If you're not sure if you did that right or it's not going for you into a silk, just check another our videos where we're concentrating on more details. So now that you are in the silk, just put your head in, your toes inside your legs, and you can put your arms, if you lay down, you can put your arms crossing your chest. If it's not comfortable, just make your own way how you want to hold them, either straight, either over your head in here. But traditionally we hold them crossed over chest. Just close your eyes and just check your whole body if it's not tensed. And in here we let our body to just absorb all information what we did during the class. Just let it sink in. So just check if your feet relaxed, your shins, knees, your thighs. Just relax your pelvis, your navel, and chest. Relax the whole back, your shoulders and neck. Drop your arms, your fingers. Release your jaw and all facial muscles. So the whole body is completely relaxed. Just let your mind go with the flow. Your thoughts as if clouds, just going, drifting. Don't give any energy to your thoughts, let them go. Just be in this moment. Deepen your breath and just bring a little movement in your body. Move your toes and your head from side to side. Inhaling, reaching up with your arms over your head, just in one straight line, maybe bending from side to side and stretching. You can always do the Shavasana longer. And from here, we're just taking the edges of the sill, taking your feet out. And if you want, I will always advise to just go down on the mat and just ground yourself. So even if it's just for a few breaths, just you can leave your arms on your knees, or either just bringing in your prayer mudra, Anjali mudra. Just again feel how your legs and pelvis are connecting to the ground, to the mat. When you exhale, the body just sinks, roots. And in here we're gonna finish our class. So thank you guys for being here and practicing with me aerial yoga. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free just to comment and share your experience in comments below, and see you together in aerial yoga for the next video. So thank you and namaste.